Hello, my name is Emily. I'm 37 years old and married. My husband's name is Mark, and he is much older than me, 59 years old. We've been married for 19 years. Together, we have two beautiful daughters. Our eldest, Sophie, is 18, and our youngest, Ella, is only 1 year old. We live a simple life. Mark works full-time, while I stay home to take care of the house and our children. From the outside, everything seemed perfect, but inside, my world was falling apart. One day, I discovered something that changed everything. Mark has a girlfriend. My heart broke into pieces. I couldn't believe the man I trusted and loved for so long would betray me like this. I tried to talk to him about it. I asked, "Mark, is it true? Do you have a girlfriend?" Instead of answering, he got angry. "Why are you making up problems? There's nothing going on," he said. But I knew deep down he was lying. Late one night, I decided to check his phone for answers. He caught me and was furious. "Why are you snooping through my things?" he shouted. I was scared, but I couldn't stop. I needed to know the truth. Later, I checked his phone bill and noticed a number he called almost every day. I decided to call it. A woman answered, and my worst fears were confirmed. She admitted she was Mark's girlfriend. She was my age, married, and had a child of her own. When I asked how she could do this, she coldly said, "That's your problem, not mine." I felt my world shatter. I confronted Mark again and begged him to explain, but he was unapologetic. "I'll stop when I feel like it. Don't tell me what to do," he said. His words were like knives, cutting deeper into my already broken heart. This wasn't the first time he betrayed me. When Sophie was born, he had another affair. I forgave him then, hoping he would change. Now, with Ella in our lives, he's doing it again. I'm currently on leave from work to take care of Ella. We have a loan for our apartment, which is in my name, but Mark and I pay it together. Soon, my maternity payments will stop, and we'll need Mark's income to survive. He knows this and uses it to control me. He even says things like, "I can do whatever I want, even have more girlfriends if I choose." Sophie, our eldest, tried to talk to him. "Dad, this is wrong. You're hurting Mom and all of us," she pleaded. But Mark wouldn't listen. Instead, he lashed out at her, saying hurtful things that made her cry. His actions were tearing our family apart. One night, Mark didn't come home. He claimed he was working late, but I didn't believe him. He didn't call or send a single message. I stayed up all night, worried and scared. When he finally came home in the morning, he was furious. "Stop interrogating me," he shouted. Another time, he told me he wanted to go on a trip alone. I asked if we could go together as a family, but he refused. "I need space," he said. I felt so rejected and hurt. I also noticed that our money was disappearing. When I checked our bank account, I saw he had been spending on expensive gifts and fancy restaurants. I realized he was using our family's money to impress his girlfriend. The stress of it all started to take a toll on me. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I felt exhausted all the time. I went to see a doctor, and he told me, "You need to rest. Your stress is affecting your health." But how could I rest when my life was falling apart? Sophie has changed too. She used to be full of life, always smiling and talking to her friends. Now she's quiet and withdrawn. She feels embarrassed by her father's actions and doesn't know how to face her friends. Ella is too young to understand what's happening, but I worry about her future. How can I give her a happy and stable home when our family feels so broken? I shared my problems with my best friend, hoping for advice. She told me, "Emily, maybe it's time to leave Mark." But I feel trapped. I don't have a job right now, and I can't take care of two children on my own. My family tells me to be patient. "Maybe Mark will realize his mistakes and come back to you," they say. But I'm not sure. I'm scared that he will never change, that he will always choose his girlfriend over us. Despite everything, I still love Mark. I want him to come back to us, to remember the family we built together, to let go of this other woman. But I don't know if that will ever happen. I feel lost and powerless, like I'm trapped in a dark tunnel with no way out. If you enjoyed this story, please like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next video.